As we have seen for loop, a basic for loop in the previous video, so now in this video we are going to learn for loop with range function. So we have over here built-in function in Python which is range. Okay, in that we have two arguments. The first one is start and the second one is end. So this start and end are nothing but your numerical values, or simply your numbers, right? So start value is by default 0 and end value can be any of your number. So let's have a look of that range function in Python. Let's open our idle Python shell over here, and if I type over here as range, you can see a blue color for this particular word as range. That means it is a function, and into that, let's say I'm passing 5. So if I press enter, I get output as range 0,5. But hold on, over here we have seen range into bracket start comma end as two arguments which are need to be passed. So in function, if either of the one argument is not passed, you can't get the right output, right? You may get a syntax error or argument error, as in both the arguments are not been passed properly, right? So here I'm passing 5 and I'm getting the output as 0,5. So where is the argument for start, or where is the value for start or for end parameter? So start value is always by default 0. We don't need to mention it over here, right? So if we are only giving single value or single input or single parameter to this range function, it will automatically consider that particular parameter as your end value, which is nothing but this one. Okay, so start value, if you are not mentioning it, that's not an issue. The Python is smart enough to understand it as 0. So if I mention it as, let's say if I'm mentioning as 0,3, then also there is not an issue. I'll get the same output as 0,3, right? So now let's code some program. Let's print numbers from let's give it from, let's say from 0 to 10. So to traverse your data, or to traverse a particular variable from start to end, we have a famous loop called as for loop. So we'll open this new file, we'll save this file first as range on desktop as range.py. okay, and let's take a for loop for I in range. Let us specify the range, which is 0, comma, let's not give 0, we'll give only 10, and we'll simply print over here as number, current number is, and we'll pass this I over here. We'll save this program, we'll run it and check. We get the output as numbers from 0 to 9, right? Because 10 is not been printed, because start value is always 0. So that is the reason we are getting it from 0 to 9. So if we want 10 to be printed, so we have to go over here and simply increase the number as 11, because by default its start value is 0. So now you will get from 0 to 10. So that's how range function works in Python. So this was for loop with range function. That's it from this video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.